So BlazeMeter can be integrated with many types of APM tools. We're going to show you how we can integrate a BlazeMeter performance test with DataDog. So let's go to BlazeMeter. Here's our performance test. We've defined the load and the length of the test. If we scroll down to the APM section, we choose the APM we want to use, and we're going to use the DataDog APM. Now the first thing we need to do is set up a connection to our DataDog account. So we're going to go and give it a name, and then we need to enter the URL for DataDog along with the app key and the API key. Now we can also in the advanced settings choose to run this on a harbor. This allows you to actually make the connection inside your firewall. Now we define the connection, we define the APM integration mode. Now we can put DataDog data into BlazeMeter. We can put BlazeMeter data into DataDog. We're going to define this to go both ways. Now the first we need to do is define some tags. These are DataDog tags. So we're going to define one as Blaze demo and perhaps load test. Once you define the tags, you then define the metrics you want to use as part of this profile. So we're going to use the host metrics, and we've got a host defined. When we click the metric drop-down, we will see all the metrics available for that host that we're looking at. We're going to choose a couple of these metrics and add them to our profile. So a profile can be an individual metric or several metrics combined. We're going to add several metrics to this profile for this example. So we can now name this as a profile. So this selection of metrics we can give a name. We're going to call it our web server host. You can see it says the integration mode is two-way. That means it'll be in DataDog and in BlazeMeter. We can save it, and we can associate this with the test. Now this profile will be available to other tests as well. Now we can also add additional profiles. So if we want to add another profile, we can go back in through the same wizard. We don't need to set the key up because we have a key, but we can now go and basically select different metrics and perhaps give it a different profile name. So let's go back in and select a few different metrics that we can then add into another profile. This allows you to group the metrics in a way that you can then associate with the test in a way that makes sense. So here we've added two metrics. We give it a name, and then we say save profile. So we've now got two of these profiles. And within BlazeMeter, you can see when we look at the actual test, we've defined these two profiles against this particular test. So we initiate the test. Now what will happen is we'll go for the normal boot process. We'll start the test as normal. Once the test is activated, we'll then start integrating with the APM tool, be that taking data from DataDog based on that profile, or pushing the data from BlazeMeter to DataDog. So the test is running. And if we look at the metrics in our timeline report, we can scroll to the bottom, and what we'll see is there's now a category called DataDog APM. These are the metrics that we're gathering from DataDog, and we can select these and overlay them on our BlazeMeter report. This allows you to see not only the data from BlazeMeter, but also the data from the underlying APM tool. So if we unselect everything, and we go back and we select these, we can then select the bytes sent and the bytes received. And you can see the graph here that shows you the metrics coming from DataDog. And then we've selected here the shopping cart, and we can overlay that on top to see how those metrics are affected by our load test. So as we set up our test to not only send the data from DataDog into BlazeMeter, we can send it from BlazeMeter to DataDog. If we go to DataDog, so we can see the metrics that are coming from BlazeMeter being sent to DataDog in this report. You can change this view to look at it in different ways within DataDog. We can also change the range. So maybe look at an hour. If we change to the last 5 minutes, you'll see the data here that's been coming from BlazeMeter since this test has been running. There's also an overview that shows you what the metrics are that we're looking at on this report, as we can see here. So as you can see, it's very simple to integrate DataDog with BlazeMeter. For more information, please go to blazemeter.com, where there's blogs and videos that cover this topic. Thank you.